Welcome to Feldberg. I do apologise for not having the name yesterday. I'd loaded about 3 or 4 maps and I really liked the feel of this one. So I immediately started recording, and having not taken any notice of the name of the map, as in I did know which one of the ones that it was. So yeah, it is Feldberg. It is a beautiful map, it really is. And I love it. And of course we are doing something very different, which people either like or they're not. The trouble is with this type of thing, when you do this, it's either going to be loved or hated. Really, it is. Right, now then, I do believe we need to go and grab some more. And you can now become a tractor again. Not that obviously we still can use this, but so I know I haven't got any sheds yet. I knew I'd be cutting things tight because I've never done this before. I wanted to leave myself quite a lot of cash for doing this type of thing, because I wasn't sure what I knew. I'd need things like I knew I'd. Oh, that's touching the ground, and yet it's not touching the ground. I didn't realise that. Yeah, I'm the knuckles touching the ground. Oh, it is actually touching the ground. It's a weird look on the way I was looking at the. It didn't look like I was touching the ground, but I actually was. I apologise. Right, I believe some of our things aren't working, and I think it was seeds, so we need to go straight to the shop. At least I'm actually doing some work now. I'm quite sure you're all quite happy that I am. Now I don't really need to take Atelier, because we already got the shop's already got one. Right, let's just check. I'm sure it was just seeds that was missing on the. Yeah, I'm not sure about the grapes and olives. I've done lots of times. They're fantastic. Love them. If you put more than 2 in, if you're doing it with seed, lime, and manure, it can be quite overpowering. They're about perfect with 2 of them, I think, for. Unless you want to blast everyone to pieces with lots of grapes and lots of olives, I think it's a nice steady business as it is. These ones are short on. Yeah, I think we'll also grab some manure. We do need. The reason I'm sort of struggling is obviously I've not placed a silo yet. I think being as all of our businesses are down here, it's probably not a bad idea to actually have one. I'm trying to think which one I'll have. Now I do like, what I'm going to place is one of my favourites. It's also very cheap, but it's not because it's very cheap that I'm actually placing it. Because it's got quite a few secret abilities. Yeah, you can share its storage with other things, but we're going to put it down second. So if I'd have put it down first, it would have done what this particular trick. That's the point actually. We'll also see if it does it not always, or whether it is just like that. I love to test with things like this to see. Yeah, Bernie's silos don't do this. I thought it was all silos, but it's actually this particular silo from Momentana. It may be that when she made it, she did something differently, but it really is quite amazing. It has to be, but it doesn't have to be that close. I've had it sort of quite a long way away, really. Do. We'll put it on the road, so it shouldn't blow things too badly. Yeah, that's the Granny's knitwear actually made a hole in the ground, which I fixed off camera. But yeah, I did do it. I did notice it. So let's get up to the shop, and so we don't just need some manure too. Right, we need to. In that case, I need to, that or the tractor. It will actually. We may as well take this little butte, a big butte actually, yeah, so I'm very, very pleased. We're going to need this in a few minutes for doing some more seeds. I didn't expect. Yeah, the holes ones are similar to the ones, but not as much of a pain as the ones that I had that I got rid of, which you'd think I'd know. I had them for about a year and a half. That's my lead seeds that I use all the time. It's Saturday morning again. I will think of them, just not at this precise moment. Yeah, the words, they do. Just do that. So we've got 70 tons of wood chips, if they're worth anything on the map. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. And we will sell them, because that would be quite a lot of cash. That is, after all, we are business people trying to earn an honest living, but also to be as good as we possibly can. Though I haven't done I'm not doing the fertiliser business so far. Is that not in the line? Yeah, you're looking at Farmer Girl as our assistant on this little endeavour. Yeah, I do it a lot, and I do realise that, but it's because it probably is one of the best businesses. But I think sometimes people, oh, he's done the fertiliser business again. Maybe, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I was talking about a subscriber challenge. Please let me know what you think about such an idea. Spelling again. Yeah, and what I mean by subscriber challenge, I know Mr. CP has already used the term, but I'm talking about subscribers making me a challenge, which of course is the way also Mr. CP is, and his is very specific. I don't think he's done one in a while. It's the way Mr. CP does it. It really is hard work. But it's suppose any of what I was thinking was that you basically set me challenges, as in like, can't use this mod, this one must be not allowed to use fertiliser, it's got to be organic, all that type of stipulations. Really, that's sort of you doing that. It's not exactly a small vehicle. Why am I? No, I haven't made a mistake. This is legit. It should be. It's with this, because I was thinking about this. I'm going to do what I did last time though. And she's, we haven't bought her. No, we haven't. Actually, that's true. I bought the thing, but it was only one session. So we are going to add some money. I haven't done Star Wars names already. So 140,000 to 250. Because I always know exactly which telehandler I'm going to use, and that is my absolute favourite. It is. It is amazing that my absolute favourite is a Schaefer, and my least favourite is also a Schaefer. Not the same one, but yes, it is true. I'm not a massive fan of the little Schaefer. Although there is one with the back weight, it's sort of okay. That one's not so bad. It's usable, whereas the proper Schaefers, well, I haven't used it for a while, so I suppose I ought to have it. I had a chance the other day, and afterwards I thought, well, you don't have a chance to change the physics. Chance to change the physics. It may actually now be usable. So it is true. Right, so then, right back to our menu again. Let's switch lights on. Are we going to be doing enough? Yeah, we are, because there's going to be lots of manure bags and things like that for us to chuck in there, and then we're going to have seeds as well, I think, weren't we, on these? Yeah, no seeds either. So we should have seeds in one. We put a load in. No, we put fertiliser in. Yeah, so one of them's got lots of fertiliser, the other hasn't. So we'll grab another 5 tons of fertiliser, and we'll grab a load of seeds, and they're just going in those two. Right, so we want big bags. It's quite an expensive business. I'm hoping they last a while, because these don't look. Yeah, I might have made a mistake with the flowers on that, but that's why I wanted to try it. I wanted to see, are they good or are they not? And then if they're rubbish, as in for what I think should be good, not saying they are rubbish at all, then I will obviously remove them. No, I only need one, because otherwise it's going to make it uneven. So for this, I suppose. No. We've not got this switched on anything else other than the ones that actually need it. So yeah, we'll just grab one. And what we do need though is further on, which is my happy mole. this set is in deliberately for this very one thing that we're actually doing now, and that is the newer it is. So we can actually buy that like that. So it would be easier really to have a, it would, but it don't take long if you grab like 3 or 4 of them. We want maybe more than 8. No, 8's the max, isn't it? So that is, now these again, are these just for that? Yeah, they are. I'm going to do 16. Right, so that's a load. So I am going to say my words. Now I may need a wait. I think if I'm trying to do too many, I might, yeah, upset even this. Because it is good, but you can manage one fertiliser. But, oh, I must have stuck it near the entry exit. Yeah, I mean, you saw how people were attracted to actually live this. It's just not really that at all. I suppose actually it could stick. No, we bought a big trailer now, we'll use that. So I'm happy with that. We don't need to even to be that tidy on this. Or why do we need the seeds? Right, I'm going to send the words because there's quite a bit of doom, and I don't want this entire session to be me loading the show. Yeah, so I am going to say my words, and you see that guys. So. This is new behaviour, so we're going to save the game because I've never seen that, and I've used Alpine Map before. Now I know there was a physics change recently. This is a little bit scary. I'm not sure it's going to drop out, but I was damned if I did and damned if I didn't, because I'd already dropped the first load in, so I thought, well, it's either going to work or it's not. So let's just crack on. Yeah, I thought, well, about 6 or 7 I've got that extended. Yeah, the side thing that's should only be for getting out. So I've used Alpine Map before, never used it with this, but it could be this. It could be that actually. Could be that this. No, I'm sure this is bulk and bulks everything or nothing. You know, like it's. Yeah, it is everything. So it should be absolutely fine. So this is quite a new one. But I do like to figure these things out. What actually needs to do now is it work. So we shall do. We shall see whether I crash and burn, because it's not a very nice feeling when things don't go how you sort of plan, and you're then unsure whether it's, nobody likes to commit public suicide, do they, where you like really show yourself up. But I mean, obviously there's been a change, so I'm sure this is going to catch us all out. So the thing is, if it's helpful to others, I don't mind showing myself up a little. I'm not that bothered. So we need to grab the front box again. We've just gone over it. Sell points. We actually wanted. Oh, of course we did. No. I put it down. I've forgotten. That's it, when it was on the road. My bad. We didn't sell a lot. Oh, hold on a minute. We've not got rid of any, so that didn't do anything bad at all. Very strange. That is my object to go back to what I've been doing. Reminds me of Frank Spencer when I was a kid. Betty. It was hilarious. He was such a comedian. How on earth? Oh, it'll be the spout. Yeah, it's. Oh, it actually made it to dry land. So I turned around because I didn't do that too. Yeah, now this is going to be hilariously funny because it's not. I suppose it might treat this as a normal. I don't think it will. I think you're going to have to see. I don't know that they're going to come out. We might have to grab them with the telly and they might have to do it off camera. Yeah, because it's weird. I've never looked at how the back dumps. Because it doesn't, does it? No, it's the spout does. So if it's stuck like that and it doesn't know what that is, there's only one way they're coming out, and that's with the telehandler. Really. I'm not sure in this instance whether. Yeah, we know also if I tip it upside down, even if I was rough and ready with it, it's still now going to be a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, so this is strange because the happy hole I never use with it. This is going to be fun to get, isn't it? I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's because you can't really grab. So is this now misbehaving? Or does it actually, in this case, work quite nicely? I would have thought it did because that's what it's looking for. Yeah, brilliant. So at least it's working there. So I would have had to put it on the flat. Yeah. Right, well, this is going to be fun to go, isn't it? That's it, will it actually work? We'll try, because this has gone into the realms of testing now, and that really does require you to do see things like super straight, which I normally wouldn't do. I do normally things don't tip out of it. But then again, objects, they're classed as objects right now, so maybe they do. So let's see. It's a bit actually inside. Oh no, it has worked. That's worked. Walk with it. So can I lift it high enough to actually? And obviously, even in the supermarket, you're not having a clue where you were. Just like that. I need to know where I am. I was walking quite far actually. Right, let's turn this off because it does do weird things. Right, I should now be a red hand. If I try to lift anything big like this. Okay. It's weird, when you press the Alt key, it always does. Yeah, I should have a partial thing that's now showing red and it's not, but at least, yeah. Right, let's get these gone. We should also be able to lift more tools outwards. I'm going to go back into a time that's just wanted to sort of explain a little bit, really, because this is obviously getting a little bit messy now. So, let's go back into that time. Maps, get this lot in. And let's get on, hopefully get through the winter is what my aim is today. Yes, I'd like to next year start doing our normal businesses. Right, I'm saying my words. Yeah, you see cats and cows on the other side. Right, that is that. Fairly evenly sort of space. They should now be all happy. Only, yeah, well, the stuff has not gone over from the garden, has it? Oh no, that is the garden. No, it's not. It's the general meal. I was going to say, yeah, I'm sure the gardens are okay. They are. They're all happy. They're all happy. And they're all happy too. Let's look, seeds. Plenty of seeds. Plenty of manure. And an absolute shed load of water. So our businesses are all good. So I'd like to hopefully get us through the winter. As you'll see with the flowers now. I think it's January. We have got some bits and bobs that need selling. Yeah. Obviously this is all about, I mean, it's all, we've spent a fortune. Obviously we bought productions too. But it's all now about keeping your eye on the price, really, and seeing when things sell and all the rest of it. We've done the work, and so have our workers behind the scenes, of course. It's not just simple as what you see. There's obviously a lot with productions that's going on behind the scenes, so we need to look at, yeah, wood chips. Are you worth anything on this map? You are worth a normal amount in January, so wood chips, January, and the rest of the things you aren't going to see in here. You're only going to see, actually, time saving stock checks are probably the best. So we have, yeah, grape, we're selling the grape juice, and it should normally show you that. Oh God, we're not sold it, have we? Of course we've not. That's what we were saying. I said I'd do it next time. So this time actually going to be quite good because we haven't sold it. This is normally, I would have to check with these. I think we saw on their individual amounts, aren't they? Which is still classed as litres. So I'm not sure if that's going to be good or bad for that particular business. Yeah, so on the grape juice. So we've got that on selling. So it'll sell on the hour. So we're going to get a massive influx of cash. Olive oil is when. Olive oil, I think it's it's a long way up, but you can see it's building up. There's quite some nice amounts here building up now. Yeah, the flour not selling. We're actually going to try and make. Yeah, so what do I need? We said a bakery, didn't we? Look at my favourite bakery down. No, we're going to put an addable trigger. Yeah. I'm trying to now keep the costs. Isn't that typical? One time you want it at the beginning, it's at the end. Go figure. How would you figure on that? Bakery. So we're just going to do that. It's in front, I think, of... Yeah, it's the area in front. So what do we need for the bakery to make cakes? I'm allowing one thing to be bought for that. We can do bread as well, but I am really trying to do cakes. So sugar we've got, milk we need, eggs we need, and we can, if we buy a dairy, do that. So strawberries we do. So we do strawberries, sugar, flour. We need some chickens. Yeah, and cows really. If we're allowing one, we could buy the eggs, which means we would have to go animals in 236,350. This is going to be a thing when we've earned some cash, because we need to buy a enclosure. We've got the space here, so that's not a problem. Yeah, we've got the enclosure. We do need to. Now then, this is a bit of a quandary. Now I never realised. Obviously, this says it's especially for animals and garden stroke greenhouses, but actually this stops animals working at present on the 1st of June, as we are in Britain 2024. So if you watch this later, then it's going to be totally irrelevant, probably, because this will be fixed, I have no doubt. But as of this minute, it took it to do it on 2 separate maps for me to realise the common link was this. This was the only thing on both. And to begin with, I thought it was something on Polenia, because it's a new map. It's not, it's this. So next time I'm on Polenia, I'm going to try to put the enclosure down again and shift the animals as we originally wished to. I've also got a mod that does that for me, as in moves, like in real life, I know myself, if you're going to move a pigs from shed to sheds, you can do it. You have to make a walkway and you guide them and they will move for you. I'm not saying it's easy, but what I mean is you don't need to put them into a special trailer or it take your time. And being as I did do it the proper way the first time, I will do that with that mod that allows you to move between husbandries, which saved me a long time. So yeah, so this is alright, but it doesn't need to be anywhere near animals, because they won't like it. Well, they haven't done so far, so unless if this is down first, I've always placed it down afterwards. Again, it could be something like that, you don't ever know, but I don't really want to risk putting an enclosure down and removing it again afterwards and all that palaver. So I think we'll do that later. We'll just build the strawberries up and maybe sell a bit in the interim. So if we go to 10 o'clock informants, we should get quite a large bang. Yeah. I'm not talking about so we rule the world, but yeah, that was quite a nice amount, really. So then, what else have we got to sell and when? So we don't miss the months. We have obviously some things we're selling all of the time. So sunflower oil is one of our products. March. Olive oil is in June. So these are our two, probably the biggest things. No, clothes probably the biggest thing actually, if I'm honest, from our cotton. Yeah, so the rest, strawberries, as you can see, although we've got a lot of them, they're not worth a lot. But then we want to keep the strawberries. But we've not sold those at all, so that's all that we've done over the months that we've been doing that. So the daisies and that are beginning to, so all of the flowers are March, and the cypresses are July. Right, so that we know when to do it. So let's go on to November morning, 9 o'clock. Did we check sales this morning? I think we did it. Got to keep my eye on this, because it'll catch me out. Because obviously we are trying to go into farming as well. We've started in market gardening and greenhouses, and of course we've got quite an army of workers in the background that we can't see, but there are. Which is why we're being charged 302 production costs. At least, I mean, we paid a shed load of wages that first month, 90 odd grand. So yeah, it's about 50 odd thousand that we're earning. So it's respectable. It's not like, so we do want that, definitely. Yep. And we've already got a mower, haven't we? It's a side mower as well. It is strange. We've all got our good and bad things. I'm very practical, so it's not the kind of car that I would. There's a point. You know, we've got a really big one, haven't we? It's quite small actually. For saying capacity is very, very small. So do you know? We'll say no. That one beautiful bit of kit is quite nice. Let's check our productions are all working, and they're on yellow. Potatoes. That's a point. Are we going to do something with them? I'd like to, do businesses as much as possible. Are we going to make some bread? I think we've missed the boat this year. I think we'll probably make some next year. I'd like to keep it. I did want to do the cakes though, so I'm really sort of wanting to do that. So let's go through to December morning. It's a beautiful thing about not having animals is the fact you can cycle through very quickly. Of course, these are being worked on all the time in the background every day of these months that we're passing by quickly. It's obviously one of those good stroke bad things about the game. Yeah, it's not too bad. Property maintenance is, which you'd expect. We've not got any generators, but the Jan. 15-metre spread. Has that got the ability to have? No, it is literally. It's fixed, isn't it? I think, or is it? It doesn't increase anything, I don't. I think if I was going to do it, I'd want to go with a bigger arms, and obviously that's fixed. Unfortunately, I can't remove them. It's not got options to, because I'd put the Moesca Duo on if I'd got an option, but I haven't. So we'll say no to the Fliegel and say very, very much to this. Yeah, definitely. Now, yeah, that does make me wonder, if you actually read that, I was calling this particular weed spot spraying, but if you read it carefully, each nozzle of the spray will only turn on while there are actual weeds below the nozzle. Actual weeds, which means that you can't preemptively use it. So I think we'll buy it, but yeah, I've got to do it again now. I do love that. I'd love to have those, the actual proper ones. They are so quick across the field. The Jan's not a monstrous, it's good size, but not terrible. Right, I think we have got some goodies in January that we can sell. Quite a few in January. If we're selling making corn flour, aren't we? Potatoes, I'm thinking for now, this year we'll sell them. Wood chips are January, they're gone yellow. Well, okay, yeah, because they're going up, but they're not up yet. Close May, July. Yeah, it's the next ones we're looking for are. Do we sell some strawberries? Got 49 tons of them. That's what I'm thinking. By the time we're ready to bake cakes, we'll leave it. So these are March and they're July. That's the next ones we're looking for. There's quite a bit. And obviously we've not got any fields yet, so we're not totally worried. We're really saving up the cash that we've got to do these things. So let's go through till January. And then let's sell the bits and bobs we have got to sell in January. And I know I'm doing this with the power productions, the selling and all of that. I am doing it the proper way for Farming FS22, rather than the old-fashioned way of that didn't things very much. Ooh, that Kawako's a good one, because that can have additional arms. It's got a good spread anyway. Does it show distribute with arm? That's rifle. It's showing us how big the Moesca. Can you do the duo? Yeah, you can. I'm not sure if this is the same as the Moesca duo that you can actually buy in the game, but I think that's we will do. Extra hoses. No, I'm happy with that. That is a very reasonable, because I mean it's only 40,000 anyway normally, but that is cracking really good. Luckily we have got a tractor that can just cope with it. Right, so what are you? A hose pull? Oh, mechanical weeder, and it's 12 metre. It's a little bit more than I'd like to pay, but you know, we will indeed. We've got spraying and mechanical. It's still not gone. No, we're still not. So obviously we're knocking our own money down really now. So January, I believe we have got things that we should be selling. Wood chips. And we need to do that the old-fashioned way, because it's in a, yeah, we're not selling that. Strawberries. Oh, now say February. Oh, they may have said February before actually. So January is wood chips. We need to run over potatoes. We're going to put on selling soybeans July. Right, so potatoes. We need to go to our production and sell potatoes, which is this one here. And potatoes The one thing I want to do is remember to, yeah, like say, so chips, we need to grab those. We do need sheds, I know. We're a bit of itinerant at present, but we will trying to get us earning quite a bit. Obviously, we're also buying equipment over the months, and yeah, we need obviously. Well, if you go on until it starts to, you can feel it. I mean, we're earning like 50 grand ish. So, and obviously we bought a lot of infrastructure. Rome wasn't built in a day, as that old saying goes, really. I mean, yeah, we bought the bakery as well. But we obviously need to like go one step further. So, which one is it? Right, long way to go. That was not too bad a way. Let's take this to the Selenium, which is only up there. Yes, it's another 70 grand. Yeah, we're doing, I mean, let's face it, we're doing our lives sort of, it's not a cheaty way. Productions are, yeah, that is the way we're supposed to do things. It's all about the power productions as well as farming. That's dual. Obviously, most of us, myself included, were very old school, just farmers. And it took me quite a while, really, to embrace productions as fully. I think I'm nearly there now. I do tend to use things like the Missy B. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.